bring out a classic case that we get almost daily. I know Ed Smith gets it a lot, and that is from the property owners that are being cited. For whatever reason, people feel like this is a very passive violation, that nobody's being hurt by this. Why didn't you just call me? If you'd called me and told me I was about to get a ticket, I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have let this happen. Well, we've got one guy. At any given time, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's got like 350 tickets on his deal. If he was going to sit there and call people and say, look, you got a problem, we would have to have 4 people. We can't afford to pay that kind of wage so that people get warnings about things that they should already know about their property. We regret that we can't afford to do that, but if you're driving without a seatbelt, you know what? You did it. Nobody's going to call you and say, gee, you might need to wear that seatbelt next time. You're going to get the ticket. Same thing with speeding. It might be relatively harmless to you, but the neighbor next door to you in a tall weeds and grass situation, they may be, having family events or trying to sell their home or whatever, and it can be harmful to them. So I just wanted to add that it is a serious situation. It's not a passive deal.
Steve, we have some information for our first newsletter.
That's a good idea.
That needs to go out on it.
Big letters, tall letters.
Let me say though too, I'm not opposed to this at all. I mean, it's a hammer, and when people start getting wind of the fact and they start paying these fines, I mean, maybe they'll take it a little bit more seriously, as Steve says. I'm not opposed at all, but it's the one area in our ordinances where you're setting a minimum fine on first and second offenses. So it's going to have some serious teeth.
I move for the change.
Second.
Roll call, Jay.
Chris Anson.
Yes.
D.D. Patterson.
Yes.
Terry Thomason.
Yes.
John Kramer.
Yes.
Evelyn Willingham.
Yes.
Gary Howe.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Resolutions, number 6. Consideration and possible action to approve resolution number 2009-07, a resolution amending the City of Seminole's current operating budget to appropriate additional operating funds of $41,224.19 to the general fund and $15,148.75 to the park user fund. Source of the appropriation for the general fund is Fund Number 92, Revenue Bond Project Reimbursements, with the park user appropriation to come from the park user fund balance.
Move to approve. This same thing?
Same thing.
Same thing we did earlier, basically.
Second.
Roll call, Jay.
Chris Anson.
Yes.
D.D. Patterson.
Yes.
Terry Thomason.
Yes.
John Kramer.
Yes.
Evelyn Willingham.
Yes.
Gary Howe.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Bids, number 7. Consideration and possible action to approve the low bid of $2,825.07 from Service Master, Nova, for remediation of mold at Medicus.
Move to approve.
Before we do this is going to solve all our problems here.
That's the plan, Dee. That's the plan. Hey, anything else we can do for your medics? Okay, you need new Serta mattresses, anything else that we can do to make your lives more comfortable?
Don't give him ideas.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call, Jay.
Chris Anson.
Yes.
D.D. Patterson.
Yes.
Terry Thomason.
Yes.
John Kramer.
Yes.
Evelyn Willingham.
Yes.
Gary Howe.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Number 8, consideration and possible action to approve the low bid of $5,900 from Metro Heat and Air for replacement of an air conditioning unit at Medicus.
Move to approve.
Second.
Roll call, Jay.
Chris Anson,
Yes.
Stevie Patterson,
Yes.
Terry Thomason,
Yes.
John Kramer,
Yes.
Evan Willingham,
Yes.
Gary Houck.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Are there any other items not included as an agenda item that we
No,
need to
ma'am.
discuss? Reports. City manager.
I first want to recognize our chamber visitors. We have this evening Ray McQuiston and Matt Weber is with us. Amy Britt, of course, she's become a regular for us. So wanted to welcome them and thank them for all that they do for our community. We appreciate you guys lots. I want to tell you that we're falling on a little bit of a tough time here. The downturn in the economy has hit Seminole. We got our sales tax report in today, yesterday actually, and we're down $50,000 from this time last year. That's 2 months in a row that we've had significant decreases in comparison to the year before. It's in your packet. I'm sure you read it. Currently, we are running about 1% above what we did last year. However, if it continues in the direction that it has been going, we will not meet the revenue projections that we had last year. This is kind of a serious situation. Jay would probably even speak louder than I would on that. But we're going to try to coast in. I want to give you forewarning that if in June, if we have a significant shortfall, we'll probably be having a special meeting, probably in conjunction with some of the budget meetings that will be going on, to discuss solutions to cut on our last month going into the end of the year. We'll keep in mind as we budget for next year that the sales tax receipts are down. Hopefully this is just a blip, and renovations in our local stores, et cetera, will be finished, and we'll see the rebound on the sales tax. But we have to be planning the worst case along with the best case. So just want to give you a heads up on that. If you've noticed the circles under Sharon's eyes and my eyes, the stimulus money chase is on. We're submitting grants. I don't even think we know the names of some of the grants we're writing. We're just throwing a bunch of paperwork together. Some of it we're taking very seriously. Some of it is just kind of afterthought. Hey, this is available and it doesn't require match money. We might as well submit it. One of the most recent things that's on my desk sometime in the next few weeks, we'll be submitting a grant on a recycling center. It's got no match requirement, but you get extra points if you match it. With our budget situation, I don't see that happening, so I'll probably submit it in there without any match dollars. But that's just a sample. There's all kinds of weatherization grants, sewer and water grants, housing. It's just, there's a lot of money out there. Hopefully we can land one or two. I scheduled last week some work sessions for this Thursday.